Lucas, hi with BizWest. I am joined here by Bennet Richardson. He is a recruiter with Snelling Staffing. Bennet, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, sir.
Would you tell us a little bit about what Snelling is and what you do for them,
Sure.
or who Snelling is?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm part of Snelling Staffing of Northern Colorado. We do recruiting and staffing for light industrial, construction, manufacturing, pretty much anything we can get our hands on. We work from the production floor to the corner office.
Sure. And so tell me about what kind of skills the companies that you work with are looking for. So if somebody were to watching this and they've got a kid that's coming up in high school and they want to make
Yeah.
sure they're prepared for the work world, what should they be aware of?
Yeah, Lucas, I would probably start by just saying that it's important to plan out, stepping stones in your career to definitely develop applicable skills. I'll speak to the labor market as that is where I most predominantly work. A lot of clients are looking for applicable skills, things like having worked in production before, or having an idea of organizational skills, shipping and receiving, things like that.
Sure.
And some of those things that you can't build easily without getting into the market itself, you can look for opportunities in startup companies, smaller companies, or just places that are more open to new labor, and then build from there and really just take those opportunities, emphasize your interest as a candidate in building yourself up, step by step.
Sure. And regarding the talent pool, where are you finding it to be the richest or most deep? Is it kids coming out of trade schools? Is it four-year universities? Is it employees that have been in the industry for a long time? They're looking to move. Where are the folks coming from?
Yeah, absolutely. I've talked to a lot of people who are coming out of trade schools with that knowledge that they've built over the last 4 or 5 years.
Sure.
And that's definitely something that people look for on the client side. I would also probably say that people who are kind of excelled in their career but are willing to take lateral movements, that's definitely an important step, is being able to share your knowledge with companies and maybe take a step to the side every once in a while.
Sure.
And say, I've got a lot of experience in this and that, and I'd like to show it off in this way.
Yeah. And obviously, the labor market has been complicated over the last few years.
Sure.
Have you noticed any major shifts in the way that you do your job since, let's say, 2020, and when COVID kind of changed the world?
Absolutely. I would say that there's a pendulum effect where it's gone back and forth between being a candidate and a client market.
Okay.
In which maybe candidates have a little bit more say in what they're looking for out of clients, and then it comes back around to clients being a little bit more particular about what they're looking for out of candidates. And recently, I would say, as opposed to during the COVID market when labor was a little bit more of a shortage, especially after the initial impact of COVID, that was at that time more of a candidate market.
Yeah.
And now it's swinging back over to more of a client market where employers are looking for candidates to meet them halfway, to make those I wouldn't say concessions, those deals, to make sure
Sure.
that they can be long-term employees.
Perfect. Yeah, compromise. Find a middle ground there.
Yes, absolutely, and that should be the goal no matter what the market is.
Absolutely. Well, Bennett, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Lucas.